This is exactly right.
The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
New beginnings are exciting, especially when they come with 4 wheels.
If you're shopping for your next car, start your search with Cars.com.
Cars.com has the tools and expert advice to help you find exactly what you're looking for.
With more than 2 million new and used vehicles nationwide, it's easy to search, compare, and find the right fit for you.
Cars.com is there when you're dreaming, planning, or ready to embrace the new.
Start your search with Cars.com.
Where to next?
Goodbye. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Hello. And welcome
to My Favorite Murder.
The Minisode.
That's right. That's Karen. Hey.
That's Georgia. Hey.
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 Hey-yo. Should I start?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. This is called My Mom Left Me with a Ghost Man. Lighthearted? Question mark. Hey guys. I don't know if you believe in this sort of stuff, but it's a fun story either way. For background, I grew up in a very witchy family. My mother taught my sister and I how to read tarot cards. My aunt is a crystal healer, and my grandma was part of a coven.
Oh.
That being said, you'd think the women in my family were badasses when it came to ghosts. The house I grew up in was haunted by the guy who built it, or so my mother says. There have been several occasions where you would hear someone call your name while home alone, or late at night see a shadowy man walk through the house. The call your name thing is so menacing where it's like, I'm not just haunting this house. I'm fucking coming. I know you're living here and I'm fucking coming after you.
I know it's you specifically. That's horrifying.
I'm specifically mad at you. Or not. Whenever these things happen, we would complain to my mom that the ghost was back and she'd promise to take care of it. Mom, can you do your witchy shit again? He's back. One night my mom's insomnia was being a pain, so she hung out in the living room watching TV. At that time, my bedroom was on the opposite side of the living room's wall, so you could hear everything going on in either room. As it was a school night and I was in high school, my mom got very frustrated when she heard talking coming from my room. Assuming I was talking to a friend on the phone, she got up, marched to my closed door, and opened it, ready to scold me. As the door was opening, my mom explained that something like a fist slammed down onto her arm. Being the brave and smart witch she is, she shut the door and went to bed. And it said, thanks, Mom.
Thanks,
so there's
Mom.
like a demon that's like, I don't want you going in my daughter's room. And she's like, all right.
She's like, well, if that's what you want, I have to respect your wishes. You're a guest in my house.
That's right. You can have her. When I woke up the next morning to get ready for school, I noticed a huge bruise on her arm and asked how she managed to get it. She laughed and told me to sit down before explaining how she basically left me to be murdered by a ghost man. I tried doing research on the house and asked my folks multiple times if they knew anything about its history, but I never got any answers. Anyway, thanks you guys for making the drive to and from work less horrible. Stay sexy and don't leave your kids with ghosts. Brittany.
I mean, it's hard to blame even a witch mother in a scenario like that, because it's like, well, I'm the only one that witnessed this, so I can just kind of like claim total ignorance and just go to like sleep it off.
Maybe it was like a friendly ghost who was like, let her sleep. She's in high school. She needs her sleep.
Punching isn't friendly. Ghosts are not.
Right.
Not allowed. Not allowed in this household.
Hitting is bad.
Hitting is bad. Ghosts included. All right. This is intense.
Okay.
I'm not going to read you the subject line. Hi, Karen, Georgia, Stephen, and pets. This isn't exactly a hometown, rather something that happened a few cities away. But considering the enormous variety of topics you guys take in, I'm going to take a safe guess that it's okay to send it in. And then there's a nice smiley face. You're right about that. It's 1999 in Northwest Poland. A 70-year-old lady named Olga lives in a small village populated by 200 people. She is retired, but trying to make some extra pocket money by selling homemade wine at the local market. She was really kind and well-liked by the community. She would often let people take the wine and do small chores for her as payment. Oh, that would have worked out great for me.
Yeah.
In my days. And then it said in parentheses, this might have been a trap for many alcoholics, but it's 1999 Poland, so everybody is a little drunk anyways.
Amen.
When we went on that trip in high school, we got to go to Russia, and then it was like Russia, Poland, and the East was the name of the trip.
Wow.
So we got to go to Poland, and it was one of my favorite countries we visited. It's a party country, and the people are awesome. I loved it there.
Nice.
Okay. One day, people in the village realized that they hadn't seen Olga in a couple of days. And since she was usually very social and open, the concerned neighbors checked on her. And when nobody would come to the door, they called the cops. The police came and found the apartment completely trashed and Olga dead on the floor in the pool of blood as she'd been stabbed in the neck. The cops ruled an armed robbery gone wrong as the place was wrecked and clearly looked through. The whole community started to freak the fuck out. Everybody knew each other and crime was not at all a concern in this place before the event happened. After a few months, with still no suspects in custody, a film crew from the popular crime TV show 997 came to the village. The producer wanted to film a reenactment of possible scenarios in which Olga died and engaged nosy villagers to play the parts. By that time, everybody believed that Olga's murderer was an outsider passing through the village looking for money, because such crime has never happened again. And as I mentioned before, people there knew and trusted each other. And then in parentheses, the TV show came out, didn't really help to capture the murderer, though. Fast forward to 2008, when the cold case reopened and the DNA evidence was tested for the first time. The police was surprised to find that the murderer was 55-year-old. I'm going to guess that you pronounce this name Rizard, but I bet I'm wrong because it's Polish, which is one of the most just bewildering languages. Yeah. Who lived down the street from Olga. We'll say Richard, just right.
Okay.
55 years old Richard, who lived down the street from Olga. The heartbreaking thing is that he knew her for many, many years and often visited her for a glass of wine and a chat. The police ambushed him at work and arrested him. He was shocked that after so many years, he hadn't gotten away with it and immediately confessed to the murder. Apparently, this lazy ass psychopath needed money, assumed that Olga had plenty from her winemaking business, and broke into her apartment at night. He stabbed her in the neck, burgled the place, and took around $400. It isn't clear if he meant to kill Olga to begin with or was just surprised by her presence somehow, expected her to be asleep or away. When the shocked villagers looked back at the 997 episode, they saw Richard sitting there playing a friendly neighbor and enjoying a glass of homemade wine with sweet old Olga being who he supposedly really was.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Isn't that horrible?
Chilling. Yeah.
It's those people that go and volunteer to help search, and they're the one that killed the person everyone's searching for. He was convicted, got a life sentence, and is now rotting in prison for the rest of his miserable days. Sorry for my crooked English. Stay sexy and don't love thy neighbor, Pat.
Wow. It's never, everyone, I mean, this might be old timey, but like wants to believe it's just some stranger going through town because nobody would do that one. It's like, it's never, ever that. I mean, sometimes it's that, but.
No, I think it's something like 94% of crime is someone that you know, which is horrifying.
All right. Hey, all, it's a chunky one, so I'll get right into it. Not great.
Yep.
We all know how this goes. My family starts to worry because all I talk about is true crime. So I stop talking about it around them. And then one day during a rough patch I was having, my dad pipes up with, "Did I ever tell you about the murderer who lived next door to my friend?" "Why, no, father, you didn't tell me everything." I love the dad's like, let me save this happy story. This, what would normally someone would want a happy story, a horrible story for when you're down.
Yeah, and they're saving it like a Christmas gift.
That's right.
Just like, we'll just put this up on the shelf until she really needs it. Yeah.
Okay. Dad's friend Warren and his family moved into a house in Birmingham, UK back in 2006. He moved into a road just off the main busy Birmingham roads where he could watch his kids grow up and play outside in the garden. Their neighbors all seemed lovely, with an older couple on one side and a family on the other. Within a year, things started to go downhill. In 2007, the police kept turning up at their door, always because of a wildly concocted story by the old man, Harry, next door. It seemed like he loved the drama of seeing his next door neighbors squirm, but that's all he's going to do, right? No, things started getting a bit more serious. Harry drilled a large metal bar into their adjoining wall and hit it with a hammer at all hours.
What?
Yeah. He chucked golf balls at their house, verbally threatened and abused them, and even turned up to a garden party with a gun. And then it says, in England? Yeah, because they don't do guns in England.
And also they don't do garden parties in America. So like we suddenly knew. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Warren and his family decided that they had had enough. And in 2013, they sold their house and moved not too far away on the other side of town. Having been complaining to the police about the abuse and harassment from the neighbor and them not helping them out, the final call came when the old man turned up at their new house telling them, "I have found you. I know where you live."
What?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
And it says 4 days later, yeah, I know, right? The police finally moved in to arrest him. When the police turned up at his house to arrest Harry, they did a search and found a large amount of weapons, including guns, homemade bullets, and even some anti-aircraft shells. What? The bomb disposal experts had to be called and surrounding families evacuated from their houses until the house was made safe. Mm-hmm. But police were more shocked to find out that this old man was actually Barry Williams. Barry was a spree killer who in 1978 shot 8 people, killing 5, and attempted to shoot many others across 2 Midlands towns.
Ooh.
Following a high-speed car chase, he was arrested and later convicted of manslaughter on the grounds of diminished responsibility. He was detained under mental health legislation in a secure hospital. In 1994, he was given a conditional release. But once he left, he found a loophole, which meant he changed his name, yes, Barry to Harry, and moved to Wales, got married, and had a family. His family returned to Birmingham in 2005, and then Warren and his family moved in next door a year later. After the 2013 incident, Barry pled guilty to 3 charges of possessing a prohibited firearm, putting a neighbor in fear of violence, and making an IED. He was ordered to be detained indefinitely. He died in December 2014 from a suspected heart attack in a secure hospital. Warren and his family are doing really well, and me and my dad now regularly chat about true crime and are extra wary of our neighbors. Thank you for being your wonderful badass selves, for continuing to inspire us all on a regular basis, and for being unapologetically you. I look forward to you joining me in the car next episode. Kindest, Flo.
Oh, Flo. Wow, that's the timing of that. Like, and then a year later, they move in next door. It's like the beginning of one of those nightmare neighbor horror shows.
back when Vince and I were looking for our first house, we found a house we really loved and like on the listing, but we realized that there had been 7 owners in the past 2 years or some crazy amount of owners. So we went to my stepdad, who's our real estate agent. We're like, it's haunted, right? What's the deal? And he's like, it might be that there are like bananas neighbors next door. So we didn't go to look at it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll take a haunting, but a fucking neighbor who like hates you.
Yeah. No. That's bad. You can't get away.
Yep.
You can't get away.
That's right.
This subject line of this is a very unfortunate mix up.
Okay.
Hello. For the last 2 years, I've been trying to figure out what hometown I should send in. It's been a toss-up between my 16-year-old brother fighting off a robber, the salon I work at getting robbed at knife point midday, or me almost calling the cops on my dad's weed dealer when I was 5, but I chose something more lighthearted.
Okay, great. I love when it's like, I could tell you this, but I'm telling you this. I love those.
Because here's the thing. Anyone who writes an email like that, and I hope this is from E, so I hope that E remembers, now you can circle back and send in all those other ones.
That's right.
We'll never stop needing minisodes.
We won't.
We've committed to doing this for 45 years. Okay.
There hasn't been a minisode around here in 45 years.
45 years. So my brother was in Boy Scouts and my dad was very active in it, as most of the fathers were. On his first scout camping trip, my father volunteered to be a cook. But when you're around that many children, a criminal record check is required. Yeah.
What? Oh, no.
Yep. And thank God it is.
Yeah. Good.
A week later, my dad's informed that he can't volunteer because he was charged with selling cocaine. This was news to not only the scout leaders, but to my dad. You can imagine how shocked a man who had never sold cocaine in his life was to hear this. A few years before, my dad saw some sketchy kid in our very family-friendly neighborhood who was clearly off his rocker. As the good father he is, he called it in out of concern. It turned out the kid was carrying enough cocaine to be charged with intent to sell. The kicker is that they mixed up my dad's name with the guy who had the cocaine. No. So my dad was just casually living life with a drug trafficking charge.
Oh, my God.
All was sorted out, and my dad was able to attend the camp. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you do, and your podcast makes my long road trips much more enjoyable. E.
Oh, that is so fun. At least it wasn't like he was at the border or something like that.
Ugh.
And that's I actually know someone who found out that their partner had a legit drug charge because they were always like, they went to fucking, Niagara Falls and they were like, let's go into Canada. Let's go to the Canada side. And the partner was like, nope, I don't want to. And then they were like, why? What's the problem? And it's like, I can't go to Canada because I have a drug charge.
Shit. They just were never going to say anything, or was the beginning of the relationship?
I think it was the beginning of the relationship. It happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series, Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. In the summer, healthy habits are easy to keep. Until you leave the house.
You walk out the door, and the next thing you know, you're barefoot and feral in a gas station candy aisle.
That's why Kachava makes it easy to maintain your routines.
Kachava is an all-in-one nutrition shake, and now it comes in new travel packs.
Every packet gives you a simple shake with protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals, greens, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more.
They're easy to toss into a bag, easy to take on the road, and a simple way to stick with your normal wellness habits, even when your schedule changes.
Man, that Kachava matcha in the individual packs is like my dream snack. It's exactly what I need and want in between the not great meals I'm eating for lunch and the snacks I would have had anyways that are terrible for me. Like, this is something I feel like I'm treating myself when I take.
You're treating yourself to vitamins, fiber, all these things that your body really wants and needs and kind of craves that it does seem like it takes a big effort to get. So now you're getting it all in one packet and in a little drink you like.
Take your daily ritual with you.
Go to Kachava.com and use code MFM for 15% off your first order.
That's Kachava, KACHAVA.com, code MFM.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
Okay, this one, I'm not going to read you the whole thing, but that starts out, told to jump out of a car. You recently asked for stories when we were told to jump out of a car, so here we go. When I was in high school, some friends and I had driven up to Mount Lemmon in Tucson, Arizona, where I grew up. Driving back down, we realized we were pretty much out of gas. God, this is fucking me, even as an adult. But figured we could coast all the way down to a gas station at the base.
Sure, why not? Roll those dice.
The only tricky part was one stretch that leveled out for a bit. My friend Mark and I were in the back seat, and as the car started slowing down, he told me that we should help by pushing. He opened his door, jumped out, and started jogging alongside, helping to push. Not to be outdone, I opened my door and stepped out, did not start jogging, and fell. As it turns out, we were still going about 10 miles per hour, and you can't just step out of a moving car like it is parked.
That's true.
I did somehow manage to grab onto the armrest on the door with both hands to catch my fall. But now with my arms fully stretched out in a Superman pose, gripping the armrest with my fingers, I found myself being dragged alongside the car. After what felt like forever, but was probably only about 20 seconds of being dragged over the dirt with a creeping panic, I had realized that my weight was causing the door to slowly close. And in doing so, it was guiding my lower body underneath the car.
Yep.
This is when I resigned that I was 100% going to be run over. This was an old ass boat of a car with a huge back door, so it was going slowly, which gave me a little time to process. I realized that if I let go when the door was almost shut, the rear tire might hit my abdomen, versus if I let go earlier, then I would just have my legs run over. What a
Good
choice
God.
to fucking make.
Sorry, I hate to ask this, but how old is this teenager stuff?
Oh yeah, this teenager stuff. For
Okay,
sure.
okay.
Yeah. So I let go. The rear tire ran over me, and as the car slowly pulled away, I gave up completely and just continued to lay on the ground.
Yeah.
It was only when Madeline, the driver, saw my crumpled body in the rearview mirror that anyone realized I was out of the car. That's correct. The entire time I was being drug outside the car, I was, all caps, completely silent. It never occurred to me to call out or tell anyone. I just quietly struggled and then and then chose to be run over instead of just saying, "Hey, could you stop the car for a sec?"
Hey, could you fucking stop driving?
That is such life. Like, you're just like, well, this is my problem. I'm going to fucking deal with it and take whatever happens instead of being like, hey, I need help. That's like what therapy is. Is like, hey, can you stop the car real quick?
Hey, here's the thing. I need to sign up to have a professional explain to me how I don't deserve to get run over.
Yeah.
And I actually, and that my need to not be run over is valid, no matter who's driving or what they're doing.
And you're not putting anyone out by needing someone to stop so you don't get your legs run over.
I really relate to that, though.
Samantha.
I relate to Samantha of not being able, just being trained out of asking for help because you get like dismissed so much that after a while you're like, well, if I can't do it for myself, like I have to solve this problem.
Yeah.
Even though someone could stop the car.
Easily. There isn't the choice between getting your legs run over, getting your abdomen run over are not the only two choices.
There's other choices.
There's one more, which is stop the fucking car.
Just start yelling and start yelling something. Or just, it's good.
But I also get the point of like being so embarrassed all of a sudden when you're just like, oh, I fucked up so bad. Like nobody noticed me.
Yes. And also, where's Mark? Like Mark jumped out and ran along.
Yeah.
This was his fucking plan.
Mark didn't see her?
Was she trying to be kind of dainty and ladylike? And then because truly my favorite visual is opening the door and then being stretched out Superman style.
Totally. You don't want anyone to see that shit.
At the very least, you were absolutely in the right to yell, Mark, what kind of plan is this?
Or just don't.
Mark, what
don't
the
trust.
fuck?
Everyone knows don't trust Mark. Like that's number one thing.
Mark's wearing Dove running shorts and no shirt. He's like, cool. It's cool if you just get out and run alongside. It's like, it is for you, Mark.
Yeah. I get Samantha's want to be like, Mark's not going to show me up. I'm a badass too. And then be like, oops.
Or what if Samantha was lightly in love with Mark and she was just trying to show that she too can get out of a moving car and run alongside it all chill, no NBD?
Right. Or maybe she was in love with Madeline and she was like, I'm going to show Madeline. Fuck Mark. I'm going to show Madeline what I can fucking do.
She's like, I'm going to show Madeline that I never ask for anything and I'll never make a peep if I'm being run over by a fucking car.
Okay. I was pretty dirty and kind of sore.
I bet.
But it worked out because I got all the attention a middle child could ever dream of from my friends. We made it to the gas station. The next day, my legs swelled up like crazy, and I never told my mom. So there it is. Stay sexy and stay in the damn car. Samantha, she, her.
God, I almost want to guess that Samantha's mom was a nurse because that's exactly the kind of thing where you're like, I did get run over, but I'll just ice him. It's fine.
Samantha's mom had no sympathy when you got hurt because you did something dumb. It was like, well, what did you fucking think was going to happen kind of mom, right?
Yeah, probably. Also, sorry, but she had her legs run over and it just, like they didn't break or she didn't look into it further.
Look into it further is the great question of them all. I don't know. Yeah, we need a follow up on that one.
That's Samantha. Great job. That was a good one. Good visuals. Okay. Mm-hmm. The subject line is, who does this drunk child belong to?
I love it.
Hi, hello, yada, yada, yada. Let's get a move on. Mm. Okay. Picture it. South Carolina, 1975. I have just been dethroned from my 6-year run as baby of the family by the arrival of my sister. My mom's in the hospital and my dad's in charge of getting the house ready for Christmas and keeping 2 older brothers and me alive. Not only have I been summarily dismissed from my place in the spotlight of baby and shunted into the ignominy that is the middle child syndrome. And then in parentheses, it says, just call me Jan. But I also have a very bad cold. My grandmother had taken me to the doctor and he prescribed Dimetap back before you could get it over the counter. You know, when they had alcohol in it.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Have some fun.
One of my greatest and earliest memories is at our very first house, jumping on my bed and drinking grape cough syrup. Like
it tasted so good back then.
It was so good. And I was just like, what a great day. Like I would just pause jumping on the bed to drink a little cough syrup.
A little scissor right there.
Ooh. It was like, that's how you know you were an alcoholic. Like I was 5 and I could figure out where the good stuff was.
Well, they kept it in I remember they kept it in the fridge, right? And it had that little weird spoon that was like a measuring spoon. And you were like, open up. Hell yeah. Or the bubblegum one.
It was pre-bubblegum flavor, pre-spoon. You just got your little shot glass that was plastic that went on top of the lid.
They're just like creating alcoholics at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We picked up my prescription and came home where my Gammy, who's named Lib, gave Dad the instructions for dosage. Perhaps he paid attention to the directions, but who knows? He gave me a dose before dinner. The thing is, I was sick and I didn't feel like eating, especially since Dad wasn't known for his cooking skills back then. I wasn't perking up, so he figured he should give me a bump since it didn't seem to be working. A bump of Dimetapp.
I love it.
Well, something worked. My father ended up calling my mom at the hospital and saying, "You have a drunk 6-year-old."
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yep. Mom's response was, "No, I have a newborn. You have a drunk 6-year-old."
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she knows. It's been 46 years and that story still gets pulled out and presented like I'm the lush. That's right. Personally, I think my dad was just prepping me for later life when the new arrival would drive an older me to drink. Stay sexy and make sure that your kid is eaten before dosing them. Julie.
Yeah, Dad, that's on you. That's another one of those, like, not like, you got drunk. Why did you get your kid drunk? It's
Yes.
like, stop blaming the 6-year-old for the meds you fed her without fucking your shitty dinner.
Yep. The setup as it exists now is when you hold up a spoon, that child's going to open her mouth. 'Cause
Right.
That's the trust and you're in charge.
Yeah,
That's what it's like. And
absolutely.
also, can you imagine calling a woman who just had a baby to be like, you've got a drunk 6-year-old.
You got to deal with this drunk 6-year-old. I love that she was like, no,
He's like,
you're
"Nah,
not,
bitch."
you're not babysitting. You are parenting.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
right.
Shut up and
Welcome to it. You
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
send us your fucking stories, whatever they may be.
Yes, please do. And also stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Hannah Kyle Crichton.
Our producer is Alejandra Keck.
This episode was engineered and mixed by Stephen Ray Morris.
Our researchers are Jay Elias and Haley Gray.
Email your hometowns and fucking hoorays to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
Follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at My Favorite Murder and Twitter at My Fave Murder.
Listen, subscribe, and leave us a review on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe. Goodbye. Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be. Goodbye. This may surprise you, but clothes that feel good and look good don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Designs that make you feel as good as you look is what Hill House is known for.
Hill House Home invented the viral nap dress.
Hill House makes fun, versatile fashion that elevates your look. I now own 3 nap dresses. I love them. They're so comfy and cute. Pockets for days.
For days.
You know? Get 15% off your first order of $100 or more at hillhousehome.com with code MFM15.
That's MFM15 for 15% off at hillhousehome.com.
Goodbye.